Hello everybody, President Bear here, and we're back at Islands of Adventure because it feels like the prehistoric outside.
It is so hot that we had to, I guess, bring ourselves to the Jurassic period.
So, in case you didn't follow that, we left our cold AC at home to come outside in the Florida heat just to go to the AC inside of a quick service restaurant in Islands of Adventure. Let's go dig some burgers.
We're gonna go to Burger Digs. Be sure to subscribe and eat plants.
You heard the drill.
Water too. We have a Beringer Chardonnay. The cab that they offer is a Spellbound. None of the Spellbounds are vegan, but this one is. Now I'm going to defile this Chardonnay because it's like 105 degrees outside, and I'm going to put some ice in it. That's how you Chardonnay up in here. And then when you throw ice on the table on accident, you put it on yourself because it's just so hot that you just, this is how you cool down in Florida. You ice cube yourself because it just melts right on you, and it's just how you do it. All right, now that I'm sufficiently cold, let me go ahead and try this Chardonnay with the ice cubes, nice and melty. Sweet. Okay. Cheers. I think it'll pair nicely with food on its own. You know, it's decent. It's okay. I would give it I don't know, 3 out of 5 Chardonnays. At least I feel a lot more cool now that I've covered myself in ice.
I really should give you a supply of ice and water with every drink at this point. It's one thing that I will. It's a minor thing. When it gets too hot at Disney, pre-COVID times, they would roll out containers of water for everybody. They still do to some degree.
They do trays.
Universal needs it badly, because even inside here in Burger Digs, it's like it's not even on. There's so many people in there, so many bodies so closely packed together. You might as well be outside. At least outside there's some semblance of breeze. And don't worry, the screens you hear in the background are completely from the heat, not from Velocicoaster at all. So we cheers to the Florida Meltdown. Nice fruit forward Chardonnay, not overly sweet. Nice little crisp at the end. The ice definitely helped. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
There's no lies when you're compromising with gluten-free claws. Not that gluten-free is bad, but claws. Though I suppose claws are appropriate because we are in a dinosaur area and Bear does rate everything in claws. So, I don't know. It's a very consistent White Claw. Tastes like cough syrup, which I'm into. If you don't like cough syrup or like the sweet tart, like chalky taste, you're not gonna like White Claw. I would give it 3 out of 5 artificial cherries.
Honestly, we've all reached that saturation point where we're realizing that seltzers aren't going anywhere. Now, because they're not going anywhere, I think it's time for more competition in the seltzer department. White Claw should not on everything. White Claw is not a bad seltzer, but there are better seltzers. It's time to start actually showing some competition. That's better for us in the long run. Till then, to the claws we drink. Honestly, it's a perfect temperature, so I don't care how it tastes. But White Claw's going to be a bit average. So we're getting 2.5 out of 5 claws.
This is the Herbivore burger platter with a balsamic marinated roasted Portobello mushroom, smoked tempeh bacon, a vegan Swiss that's definitely split here. And then we have a vegan secret sauce here on the bottom that's made everything really kind of gross. And then a lettuce, and then tomatoes on a toasted Kaiser roll. Now this half of the Kaiser roll is hard like a rock. And this half is like soaky and kind of gross. Don't have high hopes for this, but it looks beautiful, and there's no alt meats in it, so I can't really be mad at it. I love tempeh. I'm just hesitant on this balsamic roasted portobello. It's actually roasted pretty nicely. I like it. It actually kind of tastes like a burger, like a Impossible burger patty or something like that. It's marinated really nicely. Enough for somebody like me that's not into mushrooms to actually eat it, or at least take a couple of bites before I take the whole mushroom out. For that, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. If you want a vegan burger that doesn't have an alt meat on it, this was 100% a burger you need to get. If you don't care either way, or if you don't like mushrooms, I don't know, if you don't care either way, you should probably get it. If you don't like mushrooms, definitely don't get it. Go to like Hawk's Meat or something. Yeah. 4.5 out of 5 burgers.
Now you guys know that I get funny, or if you don't know, or you're new here, I am particular about naming and things in food. If you want to call this a herbivore burger, that is technically right. But let's honestly call this what it really is. It's a prehistoric swamp sandwich. Super hard top, very soggy bottom, some prehistoric looking mushroom, and some weird looking satine on top with a mystery sauce.
Tempeh.
It's a sauce. It's a swamp. This whole thing is a swamp. Very Floridian. Honestly, I mean, it look like much, but the tempeh, the crispiness of the mushroom with the tomato and the sauce all works well together. I wish the bottom bun was as crispy as the top, and that it wasn't so absolutely soggy, but it's still really good. I'm surprised because I expected nothing out of Burger Digs, and I would consider that to be a viable plant-based option. I will give that 4 out of 5 plus.
Under my burger, I have frites, and it's not a lot of frites, but there's some in here. I guess they passed the fry test. Crunchy enough. I'm glad that Bear got me mustard because they're kind of bland. I give like a 2 out of 5 fries. I would not practically come here and get French fries. That's for damn sure. I'd rather go to Wimpy's. Wimpy's has much better fries.
I do like a good side of the frite. These technically pass the fry test, but I feel like they only pass the fry test because at this point they're cold. Now that's not Burger Dig's fault, or maybe it is. The design of this restaurant sucks. Just put it out there. Because this is the middle of the park where it's probably the hottest, people come here and they sit down, they don't get up. And that conflicts with people wanting to get food to eat because then they have nowhere to sit. There's a lot of standing around looking for tables. And there's only one freestyle machine, so there's a long line for that, or 2. They're in the same area. It's not ideal, the situation here, which leads to probably some subpar experiences with the food, which brings us back to this fry. But again, me on a tangent. It's a bland, room temperature, shoestring fry. Does nothing for me. We definitely had better fries here at Adams Adventure. 2 out of 5 fries. Now, don't y'all look at me like that. And I know you're looking, especially you. Yes, we came here to Burger Digs. I didn't want a burger. I'm not a huge burger person. I will occasionally eat them on the channel, but I'm not in love with them. The thing about Burger Digs is that on the non-plant-based options, there are tons of options for what you want to do with your burger. You can add bacon, pork belly, avocado, onions, onion rings. They have like 3 different types of buns, including gluten-free. One of those options is lettuce. You get a lettuce wrap or whatever you want. Now, not having any idea how this is going to work, whether I ordered it because honestly, I was mostly curious. And who doesn't want healthy chicken and lettuce? I also ordered avocado. Now, I was expecting avocado slices, but I guess this makes more sense.
That was $2.25. $2.79
$2.79.
for that.
$2.79. Oh, you call avocado lovers out there, you would probably shriek at the price of this. And then I get, it's supposed to be like lettuce wrapped. I just got a pile of lettuce pieces. And then on top of a tomato, and like 4 pickles. This is a significant amount of pickles, but this isn't what I'd call lettuce wrapped. It's more lettuce berry. I don't necessarily have a problem with that if you told me ahead of time.
There's more condiments and lettuce and tomatoes.
I could pick out more of that, like, you know, I wanted to be at like a Shoney's buffet, but I was literally expecting lettuce wrap. So we're gonna take this avocado here. We're gonna give it just a good dollop on top of the chicken. It's all going to the same place. Unless you're one of those people who don't like your food touching, then I would question why you would order a burger in the first place. Either way, let's, I guess I'm gonna have to slice this like a civilized bear. Tomato in there. Pickle. Can I get a pickle? There we go. And a tiny. This is gonna be an ordeal already. It's basically a chicken salad. Avocado is at least fresh. I don't think it was like fresh peeled. Doesn't taste like it. Probably like out of a container. But it doesn't taste like it's been sitting out for that long. The chicken is juicy and seasoned. Not like overly seasoned, just like pepper and salt and the pickles. It works, but this is a salad and not a lettuce wrapped chicken burger. I would give it 2.5 out of 5. If you're looking to eat healthy, you do have options. Just be warned, you're basically eating a salad. So that has been Burger Days. The food is decent. When I say decent,
it's too hot.
The restaurant setup is garbage. I will maintain that. That takes away from the experience because even if the food was fantastic, I wouldn't want to come back here because the seating situation is so terrible.
There's a lot of people just squatting on seats. It's a bad issue.
It's triple digits outside. I would want a table too, but I don't blame that on people. I blame that on the setup of the restaurant.
Yeah, I would agree. It's better to eat here when either it's not super busy or there's seating. I don't know.
I would
when
agree.
It's cooler.
But we have had much better quick service food in Islands Adventure specifically. So if you think that Burger Days is the best quick service in Islands Adventure, I need you to fight futilely in the comments below.
Yes, please.
If there's anything else that you'd like to see us do, that's also the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Rawr.
we'll see you soon.
Sure, subscribe, like this video, and comment. And if you don't comment, I don't think Bear's ever gonna try and go on Velocicoaster. Like ever.
You heard the girl.
Kids behind you decide up to the front because they are about to witness the miracle of birth. Now, have your parents come and help with you there? That's okay. We can do it after vacation. We do that right now. Everyone let's applaud right up to the front. I put my makeup on this morning. I'm going to get on TikTok and YouTube. Let's wait on that initial breach of the shell. There it is. Let's let her do her thing as long as she's getting on the road. She is pretty lady making a mess. Oh, and she's mad too. That's cute and fun. All right, Dr. Grace, and that official time of birth is 6 p.m. Pretty please. Is this around here? Do you want the back? No, got it. Great. Here, I'll even get that one out for you. Can anyone identify the species here? I heard T-Rex. We're close. Smaller and faster. Same family though. Very, very good. She's a popular lady nowadays, huh? Everyone seems to like them along the route. I'm an herbivore girl myself, but that's just me. So, velociraptors are part of this group of dinosaurs that's most closely related to birds. Same family as T-Rex, right? They are called theropods, right? That means beak foot. So out in nature, she would have laid eggs like this one here. They weigh just about 2 pounds each, and they incubate for 90 days or so before they hatch. When they are born fully formed, sort of like tiny adults, right? This one already has all of the teeth, all of the claws, and she don't have that egg cell. The thing is, she's going to mature very, very quickly, okay? She's going to become a fully grown adult after just about 1 year or so. That's so wrong. Right? So we're going to continue to care for her either back here in the nursery or in her house until someday she's able to learn a pack, right? Which is the ultimate goal, but it can also present one of our greatest challenges as well, right? Introducing our newborn to the resident at the end. But until then, I think we're off to a good start, huh? Yeah, but we do need one more thing. This little lady, don't even eat. I know, I'm working on it. Now, I'm not very creative. I'm a feminist, right? Comes to territory. So usually, I like to ask my guests for suggestions for names for this little lady. Do I have any good name suggestions? What you got?
Teresa.
Teresa. Love it. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of ways to spell it. So when Dr. Grayson writes on your birth certificate every night, make sure you clarify that spelling. We want to get that right for you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I be the first person to Teresa. Is your instructor? I'm going to go to the little lady downstairs, grab some vitals. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free. Any photos or like look at the sample file. But if not, thanks for hanging out with us. I'd like to give a class. After discovering water, I'll go to the main street for 11 candles. Okay? I also did an overnight university in I hear you. I hear you. Also, see now. Have you ever eaten cereal in the bathroom?
System. Anybody who's in the dinosaur, we let the check who did it. Just pretty whoever comes back, she can ask about Teresa.
I know.
Research notes, like what how she's doing.
And guess who's
Later today or tomorrow, ask about Teresa. Okay, yeah. Right here you go. Absolutely, thank you for helping us out. We'll let you guys give us some good creative things. Like you said, we're not super creative. I partnered you right after a
I
number.
used to be, but
Yeah. But then we got a PhD.
yeah, they kind of beat that out of you in school.
I feel like it's becoming more about me than it is about creativity, imagination.
Higher
What are the
education,
dinos?
right?
Oh no, what we usually do is we'll take her back to someone in the bath and we'll carefully lift her out of the cave and we'll wash all that stuff off of her. So she
You
can
don't
run
get
around
her
in
to
her
do
little
that.